Hey everyone, my name is crZym. Last week I was on a trip to Iceland and it was quite a beautiful country and a mild weather with like 16 70 degrees. And now that I've gone back, I've got a 38-degree weather and this was pretty big news to me. It's pretty hot for my country anyways, so yeah, I have a quite hard time dealing with that. That wasn't the only news though that I saw when I got back. The first thing I saw was the new Battlelog trailer. And the four main points from the Battlelog trailer were the new battle screen, the new loader customization options, the missions and the cheerleader boards. So to explain every one of them in a short term, the battle screen will allow you to have a map of the whole battlefield on your smartphone, on your tablet, and as far as it is known right now, also on your secondary monitor on your PC if you happen to have one. So the question is this gonna make a big impact? Are players with two screens or a tablet right next to them have a big advantage? I say no, not that much. And mainly because I feel that as an infantry guy, the big picture doesn't help you too much. I mean, it can help a little bit with kind of trying to sneak around tanks and stuff, but with the main infantry fight, you have to always use a small minimap because you need that information in the close quarters. As a tanker and an attack chopper pilot or as a chat pilot, it's gonna help you quite a bit. But remember, you gotta look at the other screen to get the information, so you're not gonna be able to look at there all the time. So I don't think that's gonna be too big of an issue, but it's gonna be a little bit of a help and help you to figure out the whole size of the battle. So all in all, I welcome that change. I for my part have two screens, so it's gonna be good for me. Next one is that you can now change your loadouts in the Battlelog, which we already could do in Battlefield 3, but now it's supposed to work, I guess. I mean, you could already do it, but now it's supposed to work, and I hope it does. Will especially be something for console players, I guess, because as a PC player you could already hop into your Battlelog with kind of alt-tabbing and going to your browser and then go into Battlelog and change your loader there if you wanted to, so not too big of a change there. The last two things are more or less gimmicky. You may want to see them or not, it doesn't really matter in my opinion. The first one is you can have missions with your friends, so you can set up who kills the most tanks in a certain period of time, and then you can compete against each other. A nice little add-on, nothing too much for me I guess, but it could be fun. The last one is cheerleader boards, and this will allow you to compare your stats to other players in your town, in your country, in your state, whatever. And again, it's a little bit gimmicky. Personally, I am looking a little bit forward to it because I have no idea how good the players in my city are, so this is gonna be a fun thing to see. But other than that, it's not gonna have too much of an impact on the game itself, I guess. Another change that is quite neat is that you can now see the next map in the Battlelog browser already, like in a small window, and it's said to be that you're also able to see it at the round end, so you don't have to sit there and wait till it counts down and then you get to the next map loading screen and then you only know what map it is. You will see it when the round ends, and that is a good change. All in all, I think the whole Battlelog change is a really big step forward for the consoles, because now they can do things that the PC guys could already do, so it's more giving them more options there. The second thing is that we have seen a new map in the new Battlelog trailer, and it is a snow map. I have a picture of it here in the video, and as you can see, it's a pretty linear map. Reminds a little bit of Dama Peak. And I had a look at that and I thought, how is this gonna work? It looks pretty small and condensed from the kind of spacing that the players have, and I felt like this is an underground map. I don't know, I have no information on that, that's just my thought on that, because it doesn't look really logic in the way that it is placed on the mountain, so I believe it is underground. But don't get me wrong, I don't have no idea if this is true. All in all, this would be maybe a great rush map, we'll see, you know, we can't say too much of that later, but there will be a snow map in there, we'll have to see what it is. The last bit of news that I have is that in Battlefield 4 you will be able to customize your stuff a ton. And by a ton I mean you will also be able to put decals on your vehicles, as you can see in this picture. I don't know how many options you will have there. As far as I heard it, this will be pretty much the same as the Platoon emblem editor, so there will be preset stuff and you can only use that to create something. And you know, I see a lot of people complaining on forums now, you know, you will get people driving around in pink tanks with boobs on the side, and it's like, it's not really what people are looking forward into the battlefield. And I agree with that. I don't want to see too much of the gimmicky Call of Duty stuff, if I can say that, like all those strange colors and strange decals that make no sense at all in all my honest opinion. So I hope that they don't go overboard with it. But in the end, I don't really mind it. I don't really care. I mean, it could be nice, but I'm more focused on gameplay and how the whole gameplay is not too much on the optics. And you can also see a blue tank here. And this is already sound like, okay, it's getting a little bit too gimmicky sometimes, I guess. But I hope it's going to be alright and it will be a nice change in the end. So yeah, guys, leave me your opinion on the changes that we see. Have a nice day, everyone, and I'll see you next time.